Hey, good after 3 p.m. North Central Texas time. Today we're working on a mirror backup cam and dash cam combo at forward and reverse. This camera is actually, this setup's in all my cars. I think I've got maybe 4 of them installed. So I wanted to show you what we got going. So, here's the camera. Let me turn off this flash. And as you can see, it's showing reverse. You can turn it over split screen, forward and reverse. And it looks like I'm out of alignment here. That's a little better maybe. There we go. And then you can show it forward and back to reverse. So the features of this camera, if you connect it the way you're supposed to, you got the guideline lines, red and yellow and greenish, to help you. So the way I ran this was, I have it temporary going down to this cigarette lighter and an adapter they give you, so that can be hidden. You have to run it along the headliner, which I did. For the other wire goes to the back camera, so I just tucked it in the headliner, went around with a tool, poked it in around here, then I did it in the weather strip and tucked it under the roof headliner there. Let me get some light on that. I don't know if it'll help, but yeah, there we go. And tucked it in with my little yellow plastic tool. You can use something that won't cut the wire. I went all the way around, went around this thing. This center post actually has a screw up in here, but I was still able to not undo the screw. Went around the back. You can see a piece of the wire there. And went around the back door overhead, and I came down and I went on the inside and back here and then back under. This piece I popped off. Now what I did is I took a piece of orange fiberglass fish tape, shoved it through low because you have to clear the panel and the sheet metal body that supports the back deck panel. I shoved this fiberglass fish tape into the trunk area because my seat on this 14 police car does not fold down on this one. I undid this piece with Torx, and we had push rivet, push pin, and then I was able to bring this out and grab the orange fish tape and come around through here with my fish tape and pull the tape the wire on the other end and pulled it all the way through. Then we're facing towards the rear. I just tie wrapped it to the existing wiring harness, and it came out over here. I took a long drill bit and drilled from the license plate all the way through, and I'll show you that in a minute. Then continued on with the red wire. The red wire, I went in this side, took that solderless push fastener and Torxies out, tucked it in and came up. In this case, it is a white orange wire, and I used a telephone half tap connector because these wires are really tiny and the regular Scotch locks won't make and go open. So did those, and that goes to my backup lights. You can also hook it to a brake light, but if your brake lights are in combination with your turn signal, then that will not work. And anyway, I drilled a hole. Let's see if I can. Anyway, it was right through. I can't seem to get a light on it, but it was right next to the camera, through the hole here. Then I used the supplied double face tape and just glued it to the plate light lens. Came on through, and when I came on through, I Had a grommet kit from Harbor Freight. Where are we? My goodness. There we go. Grommet Freight from Harbor Freight kit. And I had to cut the grommet and slice it and cut it down a little bit. Put that through. But at any rate, that worked out really well. This is the fastest I've ever got one installed. This is my fourth one. This one is made by Yi, Y-I, available still on eBay. Has a small monitor screen, but the beauty of it is you can see through a dark tint window at night. I had tried another one and couldn't see at night without the camera displaying to the rear. So this one helps. You can see both ways whether the backup camera is on or not. Now these will rewrite over the oldest recording, and they record both rear and front simultaneously. There's a whole bunch of newer ones out I'd like to try, and maybe someday I'll get to that and get to try all of them. And if you get, like I said, if you have really dark tint, you got to be careful that you can see through at night. So at any rate, hope this helps some. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe. More importantly, comment and subscribe. Give me some credit for my efforts with YouTube. And again, thanks for watching, and God bless.